Welcome back, folks, to Pix TV. I'm yours, Pix, as usual. Sure, shall we see what we've got? Got expert today, so it's going to be one of them days on the old Zurich. So double the number of road tiles awarded, some colour of designation as always circles. Expert mode rules apply. Roads and upgrades become permanent and upgrades are offered for the first 8 weeks. So, as this is a right pain, we've got to be a bit more careful with this one than we normally would. And I'm purposely so far leaving it like that. I don't know why, but I'm just trying to keep an eye on this. There's 2, that's 4, that's 5. Right, that's where that's going to go. Right, so that there, that there. Bearing in mind, we better do it this way. Permanent and toss. Let's go. I still don't like that. I think that's terrible. You can fool the game by doing this as well, right? So then what you do is I think I've left it a little bit too long. I was concentrating on the other one, don't I? Now I can go back again. It's sort of cheating, well, it is cheating, but because we have, let's say, uber problems here. Where do I want this to? Right, I don't think. I'm sort of semi-convinced that. Right, you do this view, and I get rid of you guys. It is cheating. It's not cheating. Theoretically, it's a way of getting around the game. Like this. It's difficult to do 2, but it's easy to do 1. Because obviously you get them down and then pull them back again. That allows me to try and work it. Oh, that's going to have to come through sort of here. Now, I'm not going to be able to do it. Take this one out in that respect. I think I could come down here actually. No, I maybe want it further away, like that. Possibly cut the corner, and then We'll leave that like that. Yeah. I'm trying to decide on how I want this. Now, whether this is a good idea or not, but it's more streamlined than coming around here because they could get a bit more yellowies in here. I'm sort of more happy with that. That now can come down. I suppose that could come. Nah, just leave it. Traffic lights and everything's permanent as well. Obviously, that's now permanent. But I did that on purpose to push that away. Now, what in this too is free turning? That's not a free turning, but it makes sense to do that. That's... I'd have to be for that. So that makes that one and that one. I'm going to do that for now. It might only need one, to be honest. Got to think of everything. I'm just not convinced that motorways are the way to go in this. I think traffic lights would make a sense for this here. I've now done that. I was going to... I don't like it on there at all, I must admit. But it's a free turn, you see, so... The problem is here is I cannot get rid of this, and I can't send this round this way because I've got all these tiles and thingies and I can't do it. And that makes that there longer than this. So obviously that's a pain. That's also a flipping pain. But if we do this, and then I do a diagonal, the reason why is that won't be taken up by a business, and that won't be taken up. So these three, I think it probably makes perfect sense to get a bridge this time. And this is awful because it's right on there. And there's nothing I can do. You're really taking to pot luck with this, to be honest. Especially, like I say, in the expert mode, it's just pot luck. Even down to these, I can't get rid of these anymore. So whether I want them there or not now is super. I mean, you could argue the point: don't use them until you really need to use them. That is definitely a valid. The problem being with that is I just don't like that. I don't even like that either. I mean, that's a free turn. That's a free turn. That would not be a free turn. But it's like, do I put them down to here and then put them in here to go down here? Yeesh. It just feels motorways on this one is a complete waste of time because if you put a road in and then you put a motorway in, it will go to the motorway, but you may not want the road in. Now, we've got no bridges, so that's out of the question. It is Sunday though. But we still got no bridges. But we do have a motorway. Which could become, I could put the motorway there to there. That would allow these, although I could stretch this down to here. I'll do that one down to there because I've got quite a lot, 83. Right, so we've got a plan. We've got a plan. We're going to pause that. We're going to join that to there, like I said. We're going to join this. It'll just go around this. That's a nice connection, that. That works out quite well. Then we want to sort of do that. That's not the worst connection in the world. And these will then go from there to the motorway to here. So this is where this, see, this is what I mean by this blue. I'll have to get them out. I can't not get them out because this is going to fail. Yeah, it's definitely traffic lights. It's definitely traffic lights. I'm going to have to put traffic light these two. Oh, that's a pain. That's a real pain. That is a massive pain. Because I can't do nothing. If I do traffic lights, I'm going to have to connect that to there. Yeah, good luck with that, pig. They're already out, though. But I'm desperate to do it. I've got to do it. Pause. I've got to get this as far down. I've got to get disconnected and disconnected. But I've got to do this and I've got to do this. They will then sort themselves out. Ish. Although saying that though, where's that one coming from? Where's that one going? That'd be faster if I did that, wouldn't it? Axe. Yeah, they can't get out because they're not going, which means they're not going. They're all not going anyway. Once they sort that, now they're starting to slowly sort themselves out. Right, there we go. This is now coming out. Right, they're all coming out. That's doing that. Oh, this is terrible. But I can't do anything. Oh, I'll put that one in there. That one will have a next one. I'm gotta do this. Right, let's do that. I don't really want to do that, but I don't think I've got much of a choice, to be honest. The reason why is it'll unblock this. This road's terrible. That's going to be the end of the game. There's absolutely nothing I can do. See, I can't put my blockers down. I can't do the such and such down. I can't do that. You just... I do not like this expert mode. I just wish it wasn't there. The game can be hard enough as it is. But anyway, we digress. And what it was, you know, you have bad days, you got good days. One of the regulars of the channel that lets me know. And that was a bad day. But anyway, I hope you enjoy that. Remember, go to pigstdbrick.com. It's all free. You don't need to log in or anything like that. And you can see what's coming up on the channel. Anyway, we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.